just seen that when I just tried to go live. Morning, everybody. Just getting set up here in the engine showroom this morning. Looking at a DD15 906 long block plus. This engine here we build in-house. This specializes in these DD15s. Got our build shop. This is where we build our engines here. Looking at an X15. It's your Cummins X15 on the build stand there. We are short blocked with the front structure and rear structure on. As you can see here, the gear train we'll be putting in there here shortly. Got the oil pan sitting back here for it. That's getting ready to go on it. We'll put the oil pan on it. We'll put the gear train in it. And probably pick her up and put her in a wood skid cradle and get it off the stand. Probably have this off the stand by the end of the day. Like I say, we'll end up doing the gears in the gear housing, put a front mount on it, and then when we pick it up and set it in our skid cradle, we use these style skid cradles. The front mount will sit on this 2x4, rear structure sits in the back. Really nice stable platform for our engines. All the engines in the warehouse sit on them style skids also. That's what we ship on, guys. So yes, by the end of the day, this X15 gear train will be in, lash set, off the stand, and then a skid cradle. X15 coming along. N14 Select Reg Top Plus being built behind it. That's just for our inventory. This engine here's got a deposit on it. Can everybody hear me loud and clear? Can everybody hear me loud and clear? Anybody got any questions? Good morning, guys. Worldwide Diesel here. Here's our contact information. If you guys want to screenshot this would be a digital business card. You screenshot this, give that a screenshot or a screen record. This will be your business card with my contact information. We house thousands of parts. We warehouse hundreds and hundreds of engines, good used runners, inspection with warranty. We also build engines in-house in our in-house build shop, which I was just showing. This is a DD15 here. This is what we specialize here at Worldwide Diesel in building. This is called our Long Block Plus. And no, that's not a pizza box on top of that engine. They always want to know, what's that on that engine? Is that a pizza box on that engine? that a pizza box on that engine? No, sir. That's your build kit. Here at Worldwide Diesel, when we build our long block pluses here, in any engine, we order two kits. We order the upper kit and the lower kit, and in that upper and lower kit, you get your exhaust manifold gasket, your intake manifold gasket, crankcase breather gaskets, all your pass-through tubes, O-rings, everything to that you know you're gonna need your O-ring for your fuel pump, just all your O-rings, turbo, the turbo gasket, just every gasket in there. So that's not a pizza box. That's the rest of the build kit I send with my engine. So for the reassembly, you guys will have all that gaskets, O-rings, and everything for reassembly. Anybody want to know what my long block plus and what we got in it? I'll just let you know. As you can tell there on the bottom of there, that is a brand new oil pan on our DD15 here. We put brand new oil pans on them, and we put brand new suction manifolds on them and brand new oil pumps. That's key components to making sure the longevity of this engine stays healthy. Also, the blockers went to the machine shop and came back. Like I say, we get an upper and lower kit, so you get new sleeves, new pistons. The rods have been remanned. Of course, you get the mains and rod shells. Also, in the back of this engine, guys, you can see the flywheel housing. That's where all the gear train is. It is timed. It is timed with OEM tools. It does got the flywheel on, flywheel housing on. Rear main is in. Also, the front main is installed. We go up to the top of that engine there to the head, guys. I just want to talk about my heads here. When I send them to the machine shop, I get the full treatment with these heads. They go in and get cleaned. They get pressure tested. They get magnafluxed. They get decked. All the valves are thrown away. New valves are put in down the exhaust side, exhaust side, intake side. Your injector cups are brand new. These heads go through a rigorous, just at the machine shop. My machine shop actually complains to me that I have them do so much work to it. They try to convince me just to reuse the valves. They bring me in, they show me the valves. The valves are in spec, they're straight, they're good. They even have cleaned them up and showed me what they look like, cleaned up versus new, and we opt to throw them away and go new. We prefer to build our heads up to the fullest. So then above my head there, you've got the cam frame housing. Your cam frame housing, you're going to get a 6-pack of reman injectors up there with warranty, of course. You're going to get your camshafts are in there. They're timed, properly timed with the Detroit OEM timing tools. And also the wire harness, your injector wire harness, Jake harness is installed. So that's what we offer on and a valve cover. And then, like I said, the pizza box looking box is the rest of the kit that you guys get for install. You guys interested in this engine or any of our engines, go ahead and screenshot this information. This is my contact information, guys. Can everybody hear me good? Can I get people to tap the screen, give me a like? That wasn't an earthquake. I ran into my table. Anyways, guys, here at Worldwide Diesel, we are a leader in the heavy-duty diesel engine business, also in the parts business. I've got hundreds of parts thousands of parts in the inventory ready to ship out. They've all been visually checked or bench tested. Also got lots of remanned camshafts, remanned heads, remanned crankshafts, all been to remand, preserved, ready to send out. Everything comes in, we wrap it up on top of the reman shop wrapping them. Here today. Yeah. Injectors won't be here till Monday. Yeah. But we'll be ready for it at that point. I told her once cam and all that on the Cummins on the singles, rocker line and everything can go on. All that can go on.
be waiting for the injectors, slaying the injectors down. I told her maybe 5 hours once we get the injectors.
They just got our injectors yesterday and said they were going to send them out yesterday. The new ones.
So she checked on the truck already this morning. The cam's on the truck. So
yeah, it showed yesterday that it was ready to go today. So I was hoping that camshaft came out of Cummins factory.
Oh, brand new or?
Yeah, we ordered it from ATL and then they drop shipped it out of a Cummins facility.
Okay.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Just going live here in the engine showroom with you guys. X15 lined up in the build shop, getting built. Everybody that's been tuned in and following along. We did have a short block. Now we've got the rear structure, front structure, the gear trains going on, the oil pans back here. This engine's going to come together pretty quick today. We're looking probably to get it off this build stand and inside a cradle today. That's what we've got going on with that X15. Like I say, all the parts have been cleaned. They're on the shelf. They're just waiting for the fix-it ferry to show up and throw them in. Also, guys, truck driver. Hello, everyone. What's up, truck driver? Glad that you're back. Riding shotgun with us this morning. Good morning, truck driver.
Morning, TikTok. How we doing out there?
Man, you're just so much clearer than mine. We are streaming on 2 platforms. So if it does sound like we're not answering the questions on that screen, it could be a YouTube or TikTok.
Oh, bud, you know you can't carry stuff like that.
I got to take my romethazole or I'm going to have heartburn.
X15, folks. Grease Monkey, morning, how's things going? Good, Grease Monkey, what's along with this X15 we got all the gears washed up, rock washed up. We put the rock.
Anyways, guys, we'll go for a little walk through the warehouse for you. Show you what we got. This is our cat aisle here. This is where we warehouse all of our good used cat engines that have been checked in. They have been gone through. These engines, all these engines in this warehouse have been inspected. They all have a warranty. This is a good used DD15. Good used DD15 inspected with warranty. Looks like our next build's up here. Some Detroit's 906. That's a DD13 block there. And of course, you got your 12.7s. Everybody's wanting 12.7s. We got your 12.7s. Also, guys, here at Worldwide Diesel, we're a supplier not only of heavy-duty diesel engines, but heavy-duty diesel engine parts as well. Just like this part here, guys, it's been to the machine shop. This is a DD15 crankshaft. The machine shop has wrapped it up and preserved it. Also, when it came back, we've secured it, make sure it don't roll, move. Also, another barrier to keep it clean. Here at Worldwide Diesel, we got all of our remand parts here. They are ready to skid up and ship out. We can have these ready to ship same day. DD15 camshafts here, remand. Looking for them old screaming jimmies. Your old school Detroits there, guys. Should have these in a museum. Again, guys, I am building an X15 in the build shop currently. I'm also getting an order around with a bunch of blocks, heads, cranks, cams, injectors for Detroit. This here, guys, is my parts department. This is just part of my parts department here. What we like to do at Real White Diesel is we like to gather our parts on our tear down engines. We throw them up on a table. We visually inspect everything, bench test what we can. We locate a OEM casting number on the part. Then we write a tag up. We tag it with the right part number. We get it over, we get it photoed, it goes in the inventory, it goes across our platforms, eBay, I believe Little Salesman, a few other shops, and comes in here and gets a location put down on a skid. So what happens here is once you guys call, if you guys call and you're looking for a part, locate your OEM casting number on your part on this ISX thermostat housing here. This would be your number here, 368 3131, and call my office. In my office, take that number down. We'll run it in the system, and they'll come out and say it'll be on 15C skid 1. I'll come pick that part. If it's paid for, we will ship same day, guys. We don't have issues trying to find parts that are for sale. If you guys are broke down and desperately in need of a part and I have it, you can count on me to get it shipped out timely, same day. Usually, as long as we're got payment by about 3 o'clock, sometimes 2:30, 3 o'clock, we can get them shipped out same day. Sometimes UPS comes a little early. Got thousands and thousands of parts, guys. Here's a piece off a fuel pump for an N14. Here's a intake manifold on a cat. There's a ISX gear case. I like this dampener. Dampener's in really good condition. A transfer pump for the old Cummins. Caterpillar intake manifold, which none of the bolts are broken there. Broke off in there, which you typically see. N14 rocker boxes here. Even got the old pass-through still in it. DD15 intake manifolds. Also, guys, we are tearing apart a lot of DD15s right now. So any of our DD15 parts, we are offering a discount on in-house. That is like your 2 or 3 filter fuel filter housing, your fuel oil cooler housing, fuel water pump housing. We got like ISX ECM coolers, rocker lines, pickup tubes, just absolutely anything and everything on these engines, guys. We've got rods that we will sell. But this is what we do at Real White Diesel. We are a supplier in heavy duty diesel engines and parts. We like to be able to go online and be transparent and show what we can offer you, let you know what we got, show you how clean it is, and also ship timely. We can locate, find, and ship parts. That's not an issue for us around here. Our parts department is a strong part of our business here. We ship a lot of parts, guys, a lot of parts. You got a Series 60 front mount there. I know the trucks get cut out of engines, or engines get cut out of trucks all the time, and they damage the mounts. We've got hundreds of mounts in the inventory if you got a damaged mount. Again, just different kinds of mounts. Here's your Caterpillar mounts. Here's some more rocker lines. Oh, there's the old DD50 or Series 60 auxiliary drive. There's the old Jake brake there. So just anything, guys. Gear trains. We've got all kinds of your hard to find gears and hubs for them gears. Exhaust manifolds. We've got pieces of exhaust manifolds. If you just need a piece, we've got the whole one. We try to make it so everybody and their parts needs are met. Give me a second. I just located an oil pump, my ISX oil pump, for some reason on the shelf. I'm gonna pull it out and set it to the side. Oh, ISX Jake brake solenoids. Again, guys, thousands and thousands of parts on the inventory. Over 7,000 used parts in stock. Get a lot of customers telling me that dealerships are telling them they can't get it. They're backed up, national back order, just all kinds of things I've heard in the past. Here at Roll White Diesel, we can deliver. We've got all your bonnets for your cat oil coolers, both sides. Thousands of parts, hundreds and hundreds of engines. Everything is colorful, Joe says. Absolutely. A lot of the stuff is been pulled off, visually inspected, coat of paint thrown on it, on your good parts. There's some old Caterpillar. I'm actually not quite sure what them are, but there's two of them there. I'm gonna have to dig them out in a little bit and check them out. Come across something I'm not familiar with. We've got tons of power steering pumps. They all are turning 360, not locked up. Good used part. Series 60 gear case. I love having to ship them. Them things are heavy. Them are heavy. By the way, let me touch on that. Our shipping department here. Our shipping department goes above and beyond here. We package and up our parts, and typically, knock on wood here, don't have any issues with shipping. Our shipping department gets things out timely. They also don't have damage problems. This live is crazy. 200 people watching. Dude sell Caterpillar parts. Absolutely. I go live when I'm working. Last week I was tearing down DD15 engines. Was next door in my bay. This is our engine warehouse. We got another warehouse where we do all the work. And I had over 150,000 people watch me in 4 hours. So yeah, it is pretty crazy. I was just talking to my machine shop yesterday. I've got a viral video if you guys want to go look at my description over on TikTok on the Worldwide Diesel page. I've got a 2 million view video I just put up Friday. Just put the video up Friday and we're at 2 million views on it. So go over there and give that a watch and comment on that. A lot of people like watching me turn wrenches. I am Diesel Beast, and nothing that I have is normal. Everything is beastie. Got all your D13 Volvo engines for them Tupperware torpedo trucks. Shout out Trucker Charlie. Shout out Trucker Charlie for letting me know that these go in the Tupperware torpedoes. Them are them white plastic Volvo trucks the mega carriers got. Seriously though, these are good engines. Volvos ain't a bad engine. ISXs. 5.9. N14s. You've got your pack R's. Here's a good Volvo here, guys. This has only got like 16,000 on a rebuild. Another Volvo. Like I say, that's your Tupperware torpedo truck motor. Shout out Trucker Charlie. Got all you guys' international DT466s. We do got tons of DT466s. Mercedes.
Or you can just RTV like everybody else does.
Just walking you guys through our engine warehouse this morning. Anyways, guys, here's a shot of the build shop here at Worldwide Diesel. This is where all of the surgery happens. This is where we do all of our work on our engines, our rebuilt engines. It is a closed door facility, contaminant free. In the summer it is air conditioned, in the winter it is heated. All of our tools, all of our specialty tooling is all kept in here, temperature controlled, along with our rebuilt engines and engine parts. This engine here is an X15. Customer has paid for it. He's just waiting for it. We've got another week until our deadline on it. No problem on that. That's a no problem on that. This engine here will be off the stand by the end of the day with the head on it, gear case, front mount, and then a wooden skid. What is the largest displacement engine you have worked on? The largest displacement engine I've worked on is probably going to be your Caterpillar C15, your X15, your, of course, I specialize here in this DD15. That's what I work on. I don't work on any bigger displacement motors, no ship motors, nothing like that, no big boat motors. Jay says, shot out, clean, nice clean shop. Absolutely. We're blessed to have concrete floors and engine stands. I've got 5 OTC rotators. Yeah, we keep a clean shop. It all starts with the shop. As these engines come out of the shop, we come in, we clean them. Then we mop with a mop and mop bucket. Mop our floors. I also go through when there's nothing going on, and with the get any cobwebs or anything, try to get any kind of dust or anything above us down, which there really isn't any. But yes, we do take pride in our build shop here. What are you guys diving into today? JP says, we're building an X15. We've got a deadline next week on this engine. I think we've promised a Monday shipping on this Monday. So that's not a problem. Like I say, today we'll put the pan on it. I got the pan over here. Pan's on the shelf. It's ready to go on. Rear structure's ready. Just needs torqued in, finished torqued in. Front structure just needs to be finished torqued in. I just got it sitting on there for the video, guys. But that'll go together fast. All the gears, my scissor gear, all my idler gears, all my gear train is washed in the parts washer, cleaned, ready for a final cleaning and installation. Here's all of my head bolts. Nothing's used. Torque to yield bolts we use are all new. That is a N14 Select Red Top Plus back there as well, being built, guys. Again, guys, Ryan says, how's it going? It's going good, Ryan. Glad to see you're back. Just walking everyone through the shop this morning, being transparent with our people and customers, what's going on. We do got a customer on that X15 we're building that watches our lives and likes to watch the progression of his engine. Jay, I need a new LS motor that comes with gaps. That's funny. Yeah, I don't do any kind of LS motors here. Have you ever worked on the 2.8 liter Duramax. Um, I'm a Ford guy. Um, most guys hang out with all got Fords. I haven't worked on many Duramaxes, and I'm unfamiliar with pickup truck engines unless it's like the old 7.3s or the 6.7 Power Strokes. That's what we drive, and but typically I'm a heavy duty diesel engine mechanic, guys. All I work on is heavy duty straight six engines for the most part. How's the bit Falco? How's the business going? Bring the bread to the table. Brings the bread to the table. Yeah, 7.3's bulletproof. He says, "How's business going?" Business isn't bad. COVID hit us. We business wise, we've COVID also changed business. We at Worldwide Diesel is a supplier of heavy duty diesel engines, and when COVID hit, they changed the parameters on wrecked trucks and scrapping them out. So now they're older with more miles, and my market kind of shrunk up that I was in, but we found other revenue sources and ways of, uh, we don't just sell good used motors. We build engines. We got parts, and actually, business is turning around. The last month or so, business has turned around great. Not sure if it's election related, but business is doing good. Brings the bread to the table. Yeah, we do. I mean, we're hanging in there. We're struggling with it, but we're there. Anyways, guys, this is your opportunity from me to you to have a digital copy of our business card. If you guys are looking for any good used engines with a warranty and inspection, or rebuilt engines, or even parts, we'll be able to help you out in the needs. Just go ahead and give us a screenshot, and this will be your business card from me to you. He says 7.3 bulletproof. Absolutely, Jay, and that's part of the problem with that engine in that era of time. There is the engines were getting to be so good that they were just bulletproof, and EPA stepped in and started shoving EGR and DPF down us, and then our engines have went south since then. Funny part is government vehicles are all deleted and built with no EGRs, no DPF, things like that, because they understand the things it does to the engine and how it shortens the life. But it's okay for them, but not us. Either way, um, I do love that 7.3. That engine was a great engine. 7.3 was all designed around oil pressure. That's a great engine. You lose oil pressure, it shuts itself off, and you don't spin up, you don't lock up, you just saves your engine. I wish every company had that. Less is more. Yeah, less is more. Ryan says 7.3 is a good motor. Absolutely. I had an old plow truck with a 7.3 in it. We used to, right outside of Chicago was a facility that housed auto parts, and I forget how many dock doors. It was huge. Anyway, man, we used to plow that lot at about 30, 40, 50 mile an hour, and that 7.3 it had all the power in the world to push them big old piles. Do you like the 5.9 Cummins? Are you talking about, Ryan? You talking about like Gen 1s, Gen 2s, like your 12 valve, 24 valve? Got a few here, 5.9s, but these are your ISB style. Yeah, I actually got a one of my work trucks here. I got a Dodge Dually with the second gen 24 valve in it. Again, that truck, anything I demand out of it, it gives me. I love the way it sounds. It's pre EGR. Actually, it's been deleted. Anyways, guys, going live this morning here at Worldwide Diesel. We supplier of heavy duty diesel engines. You're looking at one of the best engines out there. Here, this molded and helped shape America and the truck world. This is your Cummins N14 Select Red Top Plus engine. This is a horsepower of about 525, and in its day, this was a high horse freight pushing machine here. Then you got its buddy, the old mechanical. A couple in-series engines here, guys. You got your electronic and you got your mechanical here. What do you think about the 5.0 Cummins? I'm not really too sure on the 5.0. I'm more along the lines of straight six heavy duty diesel, what I wrench on and deal with. Don't know a lot about the smaller. Here's an International DT 466. There's your Volvos. Them are in your Tupperware torpedoes. Shout out Trucker Charlie. Anyways, guys, here in our build shop, we've got rotators. We don't build. Luckily, we don't have to build on the floor. We don't have to build on toothpicks, I call them. Engine stands. Here at Real Wide, we're grateful enough to have a in-house build shop. This build shop, usually the door is shut. This is contaminant free, clean build shop, guys. This is where all my engine building goes on. Look down the holes. Rear structure. Again, guys, OTC, shout out OTC. Bought one of these, waited almost a year or so. They shipped it. Gear wasn't working. Shipped it back. They shipped me out another one. Here's our gear train getting ready to go in. Here's our oil pan gonna go on. Oil pan gasket. Just part of the build kit, guys. There's a front main, rear main, all your gaskets. I'll send that with the build because I only built long blocks. Now we're getting into an N14 build going on. We are building an N14 in-house. If you guys do notice, these fuel crossovers are brand new. Also, these coolant pass-throughs are brand new, guys. One thing about our shop is we do not like to reuse. We'd rather spend a few dollars and put new in, have the assurance, and give our customers something good. Front gear case here, guys. I put the bearing or the bushing in. Dust seals installed. Again, guys, proper equipment. We do run ERA. ERA provides a lot of our information. Coolest truck engine is the V12 19 liter. It's air cooled. Unfortunately, it is not sold in the US and is mostly used in military operation. Yeah, we buy a lot of overstock and stuff off the military, and I haven't seen that engine. Piston rod failure. Shout out piston rod failure. I hope that doesn't happen in this engine I'm building. We're working on a X15 right now. I got a client on this. We do got a deadline Monday. Easy peasy. Bottom ends in, block stiffeners in, oil pumps in. We've got good lash on that. The pan's gonna go on it. Gear train's here, washed and ready for final cleaning and assembly. I'll have this engine here off this stand with the head torqued in by the end of the day. Not saying I'll have my camshaft in it, but I will have the head on. You own a company, I'm guessing. Piston failure. Grab my information. This is the company. If you want to go ahead and give that a screenshot.
You guys also, we're streaming on 2 different platforms right now. I'd like to tell you guys that we're also streaming on YouTube.
Get a screenshot of that. We got all your heavy duty diesel engines, good used runners with inspection and warranty, rebuilt engines, and parts. So, piston failure wants to know, do you own the company? I'm guessing. Piston failure, I do not own the company. I am just a worker. All of us workers here are valued. We're kind of a small company here. We're like a family. You know, we fight and argue all the time. No, we're good. We like each other. I don't own this company, but I do work hard at this company like I do own it. So I do not physically own it, but I give them 110% like I do own it.
Smaller business here, folks. You're watching Worldwide Diesel. We have 4 employees here. Boss man was just saying we all treat this company like we own it.
How much would you charge to completely rebuild me a Duramax piston rod failure? I only do straight 6 heavy duty diesel. I do not build any smaller engines. I'm sorry. We're just not in that market. I do got a engine builder, access to engine builders that do build that platform. If you'd like to message me, we can let you know about that. But in-house, I build basically straight 6. Guess the algorithm blessed me. I'm out here looking for an old 2000 i6 whoa. Ford Mustang. Where are y'all at? We are in where is that at? I can't buttons.
Lord, yeah.
We're in Southwest Michigan. We're here in Michigan, southwest corner of Michigan. All right, that's awesome. I'm hoping one day I can get into mechanic shop. Any tips? I'm still very young, only 17. All my experience is self-taught. Piston rod, just keep staying in the garage and turning wrenches. Maybe look at electric motors. You might want to get into electric motors.
Dyno diesel wagon.
But just keep grinding. That's what we do every day.
I can rebuild that.
Guess that answered my question. Thanks, always, gentlemen. Absolutely. Thank you for hopping on the stream and riding shotgun with me this morning.
Just about everything's made in China now.
B a 3.0 liter D for a BMW. No, we don't have any gasser. No gassers here. We're just diesel oriented. Up to 600, 700 WHP. Yeah, that little 3 liters making some power, ain't it, G?
Wheel horsepower.
Yeah, and a diesel making some power. Yeah, I want to do electric and tuning if possible. Thanks for the help.
Sad but true.
Yeah, absolutely. That tuning, yeah, get in. So this is the thing, guys. Everyone wants to be a mechanic, right? Well, there's only a few mechanic jobs that are any good out there. Most of your mechanic jobs in your heavy-duty diesel business are laying in dirt, laying in parking lots, laying on the road. You want to get exactly into engine building, engine tuning, things like that. You don't just want to be a diesel mechanic and walk into a shop. You'll be under a trailer putting brakes on and airlines for the rest of your life.
Any kind of mechanic job is one of the roughest jobs out there, folks. Being a mechanic is one of the hardest, roughest jobs.
M57 platform,
Everybody
check it out.
depends on
Gee, I'm writing it down right now. I had a BMW M57 engine. It's not for sure
That's why I'm
good.
not
Up
a
to
mechanic.
700 without
That's why I'm not a
better
mechanic.
piston. 700 horsepower is crazy.
On what is it, a Subi?
It's called an M57. It was like a 3 liter.
BMW?
Yeah,
M57's a Beamer.
yeah. It's like 3 liters. I don't remember, but I don't know them engines that well. 335D is the new wave.
Still trying to get rid of this DD15 here, folks.
I'm attempting to
This one's
bring the
been
engine
rebuilt
up
for a couple
as much
months
as
here.
possible without switching it out
Give
original
us a
engine.
call. We'll offer you a discount
Oh, wow.
on this one.
I like a 67 Mustang.
Fastback?
Yeah, 500 horse. My piston melted. Oh, I bet it did. That's pretty strong for a little engine.
Johnny Wells, you talking about this rebuilt
This is a
DD15?
500 horse DD15. What's a diesel mechanic's favorite brand? DEF Leopard.
Johnny Wells.
Def Leppard. I gotcha. I was reading two at once. What's a diesel mechanic's favorite band? Def Leppard. My favorite band. Yeah, I like Alice in Chains. I like Pearl Jam. I like all that old stuff. Def Leppard's pretty good. Piston rod failure. I'm having a hard time finding a mechanic job because I have no experience. I finally found a place, North Idaho Collision Repair. I'm hoping that will be a good place. Yeah, piston rod. A lot of these diesel shops here around us are like us, small shops, and sometimes you might need to get in and not ask for much pay and kind of work the apprenticeship and prove to them what you are and let them pay you what you're worth. A lot of times these young techs come in the door and they're demanding all this money and they don't know nothing. And here at our shop, that's kind of how I've seen it go. All I want to do is learn. I love working. Absolutely. Usually I'm over in my other shop building or tearing down engines and stuff. Right now I'm here in the engine warehouse going live. I've got a DD15 long block here that I built. This is our long block plus in-house build, guys, 906. All I want to do is learn. I love working. It's the way I was. That's the way I was. Sounds like you got it. Just keep at it, piston rod. Also, piston rod, stay away from Harbor Freight. Don't let Harbor Freight bring you into their world.
If you're just starting out as a mechanic, Harbor Freight's all right, but once you get into diesel, you're gonna have to step away from Harbor Freight.
I love and urge to build my car and make me want to help others do it. Yeah, absolutely. That's a gorgeous engine. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. That's your DD15 platform. You find this in a lot of your like mega carrier trucks, them white Volvo Cascadias. Fastback, yes. I'm building it up from the ground. The engine and tranny need rebuilds or replacements. I like the 200 straight six, solid little engine for amateur like myself. Don't know much. Oh, absolutely. Straight six. That's what I build, straight sixes. Not a bad engine to build. I like the Fastback. That's one of my favorite old cars. Also, I love Harbor Freight, but I gotta stay away from Snap-on. Hey, Piston Rod, do me a favor if you haven't subscribed, and if you have, thank you. But go and look at some of my videos on here, and also in my description, I've got links to my TikToks, and check our videos out. I dropped a video Friday afternoon, and I'm at 2 million views. Friday, I dropped a video. We're at 2 million views this morning with a Snap-on wrench in there as the center point of the video. Besides me, Diesel Beast. But I was showcasing my Snap-on 1-inch 6-foot ratchet that Harbor Freight can't touch. I used to like Harbor Freight until I broke all my tools and I never had time to go get them fixed, and hopped on that truck. And nothing's better than when you break your tool and you can text your tool guy and say, hey, I broke this, that, the other. And that's if and when the quality tool breaks. He'll have it the following week, or like I've had him do numerous times, drive it straight to me. Again, guys, you're in my build shop this morning. We are currently building this X15. Go ahead and give me a subscribe to this page and watch the progression of this engine. By the end of the day, this engine will be off the stand and a head torqued in, gears and gear case, everything done. Gears are here on the bench. They've been through the wash process. We'll put them up here. We'll final wash them. We'll lube them up. We'll torque them in. I'd own Snap-on like 100K if I had subscription, but I love Snap-on sockets. Now that's one thing I'm not a fan of is the Snap-on sockets. Snap-on sockets, they got a laser etching, and they're black, and you can't read the numbers. You can't read anything on the socket. We've took paint marker and bled into the etching, and then take some brake clean and kind of clean the side off to try to let that indentation show that paint marker, but it wears off. Personally, I wrench with ADV, Mako ADV. Also, if you look in my other videos, you will see that I am loaded up with Matco ADV. I'm not sponsored by any shapes or mean by Matco, but the Matco ADV sockets are my favorite across the board. I've got Snap-on, Cornwell, Mac. I've got them all. Harbor Freight. Them ADV sockets, they're laser engraved. You can see them. They hold, they don't flex. Great socket. If you're coming up and looking at tools, make sure you check out the Mako ADV lineup. Not socks, I don't like those whole socks. Wool socks. Yeah, I don't either. Is there a better, more affordable brand than Duralast? Is there a better, more affordable brand than Duralast? That's what AutoZone had when I was cheap, but they always break. You talking about tools? I don't buy AutoZone tools, and I do buy AutoZone parts only for the fact that I like to buy AutoZone parts. One, I get a commercial discount, but two, if there's problems with the part and it fails, I can get it exchanged. There's AutoZones everywhere. It's the reason I don't like buying parts online. I don't like having to ship stuff and wait on shipping and stuff get lost. That's why I deal with AutoZone for parts on not these diesel engines, but other vehicles I work on. Yeah, I don't buy their tools. What are some good brands of power tools, he says. Well, there's only one brand that we have. We buy the red brand, and I'm not talking Snap-on. I got two 1-inch Milwaukee impacts. I've got two 1/2-inch Milwaukee impacts. I've got numerous 3/8 quarters. Milwaukee's where it's at. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Do not let nobody tell you no different. When it comes to power tools, especially these new ones that they're pumping out, these new stubbies, them are crazy. I like to make sure that my liners don't move. Put them bolts with the washers on it, just so as I'm rotating, my liners don't move. Want to keep them seated. Thank you for all your help and advice. No problem, piston failure. Milwaukee has such a great line of specialty tools. Unfortunately, I don't have Milwaukee. Yeah, Milwaukee's great. They're innovating every day, hundreds and thousands of different innovations. They've got everything. Matter of fact, their pocket flashlight rechargeable is one of the best on the market. This is it true you should always take the batteries out of your torque wrench? Hey, the 17-year-old on here, his name's Piston Rod Failure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe he said he was 17. And he says, where's it at? Is it true you should always take your batteries out of your torque wrench?
A 17-year-old knows that? We're over here talking about the younger generation right now. That's literally what Grease Monkey and I are talking about.
Yes.
Absolutely take your batteries out of your torque wrench when you are done with it. Don't
Even,
be like me.
Even if you're going to use it tomorrow?
Take them out. Don't be like me.
Because Snap-on says, what if your batteries corrode in there?
They won't warranty it.
And you're out how many thousands of dollars are your torque wrench?
I have $700 a piece on them Snap-on torque wrenches. The 3/4 was $1,700.
You heard it there, folks. Take your batteries out of your $1,000 tools, $1,000 plus tools. I heard it can cause corrosion, absolutely. Also, we've been recently told that our torque wrenches, you've got alkaline batteries, you got lithium batteries, and rechargeable batteries, and depending on which battery you have in there, you have to set your torque wrench up for that battery or you'll get a false reading. So
I use the same batteries
that were provided with it.
Provided with the torque wrench when I bought it.
So all you guys out there, beware your battery powered torque wrenches. If you're running rechargeable, alkaline, or lithium, you have to have your torque wrench set up for that style battery. Oh, no, thank you. Can't afford that. Well, we couldn't afford that stuff at one point neither, Piston Rod. We work hard. We come to work every day. We grind. We struggle. We're struggling with it to pay our tool bills. But there's a difference between when you're building engines like this that a truck driver puts in his truck and he's gonna be using this engine to supply his family with food, money, the things they need. I want to make sure that I'm building this with proper tools. I don't want to be using DeWalt torque wrenches when this guy's expecting this engine to help provide for his family. I don't need no failures. Everything we've got is calibrated. We keep it calibrated on the truck. We just sent a Milwaukee power 1/2-inch torque wrench in and got it recalibrated. So yeah, when it has to do with people's livelihoods, we don't take that lightly. We make sure we're buying the proper tools. Anyways, guys, can everybody go on here and give me a like and a subscribe? This is the head for that engine I've been showing you, that X15. This is the head. Just got it from the machine shop yesterday. All the camshaft bushings have been changed. Every single valve on the intake side, every valve on the exhaust side, all the injector cups, all brand new. It's been pressure tested, Magnaflux, cleaned, decked. Been completely worked over at the machine shop. Ready for another 1,000,000 miles. Anyways, guys, I'm going to give you the opportunity here to see my contact information so you can That's the contact information. You want to screenshot that, you'll be able to get a hold of us for all your used engine needs, all your rebuilt engine, and your parts needs. Anyways, guys, appreciate you guys riding shotgun with me here this morning. I got to get this engine built. Sorry, guys. Anyways, guys, I'm closing this live. Just go and let you know, be transparent with you. I've got an X15 a customer has built. I'm working on my deadline. I told him Monday I'll have it shipped. So today I'm going to put a pan on it. I'm going to put the gear train in it. When I put a head on it, I'm going to get it off this engine rotator. So we should be pretty far. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel and tune back in to see the progress, we definitely appreciate it. And to everybody that has tuned in and subscribed, we do appreciate you guys. Do appreciate all my viewers that rode shotgun with me this morning through the build shop, through my engine showroom, through my engine warehouse. I appreciate all you guys riding shotgun with me this morning. I'm going to close this live off. If you guys have any heavy duty diesel engine needs, make sure you get a hold of us. I will put up our contact information one last time. Give that a screenshot and you guys will be able to get a hold of me. Anyways, guys, I appreciate everybody riding shotgun. I'm going to pour a cup of coffee and get on this build. Again, guys, like and subscribe if you're into diesel content. I am ending this live. Make sure you look in the description for the other platforms that we are always live on. I've got a 2 million view video on TikTok right now I just put up on Friday. Anyways, guys, have a good day. Love you.